Now, the characters. Now, to me, these characters are either a hit or a miss. Well, let's start off with the star of the movie, Robin Williams. Yes, I still love this actor. He's a great actor. But, he kind of, like I said before in the story, he does kind of downplay it. Yeah, I don't know why, but his review, I mean, his acting in this, sorry, is kind of downplayed. I guess that's not what critics were expecting, and that's why they might not have liked it. But I don't know. It just sort of seems kind of downplayed. But it still is fun to watch. He does have a likable personality in this movie, sort of being the AI kid. I'm sorry, yeah, he kind of is. Like a kid who really wants to be a real boy or something. Like really wants to be a real human or something like that. But yeah, it just seems like they're kind of pushing. Oh yeah, he's gonna be a human by the end of this. I hope you get that. You better get that right. Okay, well they don't really seem to get. Let's shove it at them some more. And yeah, that can be annoying at times, but I have fun watching him trying to be a human. And yeah, he actually did seem a little bit upset when he couldn't actually have good facial features. Like there were some moments where he couldn't have good facial features, and some of these people that I knew his whole life were dying, and he wanted to look really sad about that. But because he's an android, it couldn't really show. And yeah, I did want to see him get those facial features. I wanted to see him be more expressive and more characteristic. And by the end, he actually really is. And I find him very enjoyable. And after him is Lil Miss, who is okay. I mean, she's not done wonderfully, I won't say that, but yeah, to me, she's just an okay character. Not really being that great, and she's not really, she doesn't really have a point by the end of it. Yeah, by the end, the only thing that you know about her is she thought Andrew was cool, I guess, I don't know. But there is one thing I really did enjoy about her, is how, even though she did love this robot, she still married someone else. Yeah, she actually married a completely different person, even though she did like this robot a lot for some reason, even though he's extremely emotionless. Yeah, I don't really know why he liked it. I don't really know why she liked him, she just did. I guess since she grew up with him, that means that she should like him, I don't know. But she did at least have a character going in. And yeah, I found it kind of interesting that even though she did love this robot, she didn't end up marrying him. That was an interesting little plot twist. But then the one that does end up marrying him is, okay, here's how I know her. This is my name for her. Little Mrs. Twin. Yeah, she's basically the exact same person. Actually, she's played by the exact same actress. And she has a whole lot less of a character. I know she's supposed to have a character, but she hardly has any. Her character is just, she's supportive and can get angry at times. Ooh, be engaged with that. But yeah, aside from that, she doesn't really have a character. To me, the biggest point where she had a character was when Andrew actually came to her house. Oh yeah, Andrew coming to her house somehow won her over. Yeah, really. Andrew just comes to her house and then automatically, boom, they're friends. I don't know how that happened, they just become friends. Guess they had a few conversations, and that means that, oh yeah, now they're friends. But, yeah, she kind of had a character there. She talked about some of the stuff that she did for her job, and they talked about their likes or dislikes, I suppose they sort of did. And she kind of tried to help him feel more human. And she sort of became more open to him. which, yeah, I really did enjoy. I thought, okay, yeah, she's warming up to him. She didn't really like robots before. Yeah, there are characters in this movie that are just like, yeah, really, the characters in this movie, they either hate robots or love robots. That's really it. I don't get it. I don't get why it's like that, but it is. Um, but yeah, I really did kind of enjoy her in that one scene. But after that, she kind of just lost all personality, and all I really saw in her was, oh, she's the girlfriend. Oh, look at her, she's the girlfriend. I hope that you don't get. I hope that you get that now. No, you don't get it. We gotta hammer that in some more. But yeah, that's really all I got from her. And then there's Sir, who, yes, I still don't know his name, but oh my gosh, I loved this character. He was he was very smart. He was very sophisticated, and he was very calm. And at times, he could get angry. He was still human, and that showed off very well. Also, the fact that he was the very first human to actually try and teach Andrew things, that was really fun to watch. He was trying to teach him all this different stuff while also trying to still keep him under his programming, which eventually became a little bit difficult. And I had fun watching him do that. It was a very fun character. That is until he kicks Andrew out. For some reason, I don't know why. He just says, "No, I don't like you anymore, Andrew." I don't really know why, I just don't. And ironically, Andrew's the last person he sees before he dies. Karma, I guess. But, after that, there's sort of just cutouts. Like, the mother, like, Sir's wife and Little Miss's sister, oh my god, these characters are so annoying. They have no points, they don't come back, they could have just made this movie without them, and I would have been perfectly fine with that. In fact, it might have even been better. Because, oh my god, they do nothing. They talk a little bit, they say they don't like the robot, and that's kinda it. End of them, I guess. But and then there's also this guy who you would think would be the villain, the guy who made Andrew, who just sort of does stuff. He kind of shows off being the villain and goes. That's really it. And there's also the scientist, who kind of like the same scientist that Ron Williams played in Flubber, but a little bit more enjoyable. He had a little bit more character to him, and he was still kind of interesting to watch. But then there's the worst character of them all, Galactica. Oh my god. Where do I begin on Galactica? Okay, well, here's a good start. For one, she's annoying. Even Andrew found her annoying in this movie. And you know what? She's the last robot of his kind, and he still found her annoying. With good reason. All she does is dance around. Really, that's it. She just dances around and plays music. And the only time that I enjoyed watching her was one, when Andrew would try to destroy her. That was fun. Andrew would just... There was even one point where Andrew was like, gonna take her apart. It was so funny. And two, at the end. Maybe that's just because she only has 3 lines, but yeah, there she's tolerable. But oh my god. The only point that I liked her was when she was sort of human. That was the point where she wasn't that annoying, but she sort of looked up to Andrew. Andrew was kind of like her hero in the end, and that was kind of interesting to watch. Like, oh yeah, and also she's going through the same thing that Andrew goes through. So they basically could just make a sequel about Galactica, but heck, who would watch that? But yeah, she was fun to watch at that point, and she did have a little bit more of a personality, being a caring person who eventually became a nurse. Because everyone goes to science, from scientist assistant to being a nurse, I guess. And from going to that, and being a very kind and caring person as a nurse, and also having a little bit more of a personality to her. And that's about it with all the characters. It's either, like I said before, it's either a hit or a miss with them. Some of them work, some of them don't. It just sort of depends on which ones you like. So for me, I'm gonna give the characters a 6 out of 10. Because not that many of them work. Some of them are cutouts, and some of them don't even have a point. Like the dog. I don't know why there was a dog in this. Oh yeah, Ron Williams gets a dog. That's his story arc. But yeah. To me, the characters just didn't really offer that much at times. But the ones that did were really fun to watch and had a lot of personality. And so in this movie, for this movie as a whole, I really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite Robin Williams movies. Yeah, shock. But it really is. I found it a very fun movie. I almost cried when Sir died. I was just like, oh my god, they killed him off. But yeah, it's a very fun movie and it's very, very interesting to watch. Especially when you see how these characters interact and jump off of each other and how the story is mostly emotion and character driven. It's pretty fun. I guess some people didn't really like it because it wasn't what they expected. But this is one of the Ron Williams movies I was really looking forward to watching, and yeah, I really enjoyed. So for the movie itself, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Okay, wait, no. An 8.5 out of 10? Does that work? Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that. Okay, 8.5 out of 10. So, yeah, I found it a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite Ron Williams movies, and yeah, I just thought that it kind of hit point. So, yeah, bye. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys what my next review would be. Um, there's gonna be something a little bit different with this one though. Yeah, my next review, I'm going to be doing it on a Thursday. Now, before you guys ask, I'm not changing my schedule. I'm gonna keep my reviews on Saturdays. But the reason why I'm changing it for this one day, because it's one of my favorites, not my favorite, which is Ron Williams. It's one of my favorite actors' birthday. That actor is Gene Wilder, who played Willy Wonka in Willy Wonka in Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. Sorry, those names of both of those movies. Oh my god, I hate them. But I'm not gonna be reviewing that one. I'm gonna be reviewing his second biggest movie. So I'm not going to. So, and that one would be. Actually, no. I'm going to keep it a mystery. Okay? If you guys want, you guys can try and guess what it is. Because that would actually be kind of interesting to look at. Okay? Bye.